The clock on the dashboard read 2:17 a.m. Ethan was driving home from a late shift at the hospital. The main highway was gridlocked with unexpected construction, so he'd opted for the old county road, a winding, desolate stretch through dense, towering pines. His headlights cut through the inky darkness, but the road felt like it swallowed the light. Suddenly, the classic rock station he was listening to dissolved into harsh static. Ethan sighed, turning the radio off. The only sound now was the low hum of his engine. Then, he saw him. A figure on the side of the road, silhouetted against the minimal moonlight filtering through the trees. An elderly man, gaunt and hunched, waving a frail hand for a ride. Ethan usually never picked up hitchhikers, but something about the old man, alone in such a deserted place, tugged at his conscience. He pulled over. "Need a lift, old-timer?" Ethan asked, rolling down his window. The old man didn't respond, merely opened the back passenger door and silently slid in. Ethan felt a prickle of unease but drove on. 5 minutes passed in absolute silence. The car's interior began to grow noticeably colder, despite the heat being on. A strange, cloying odor started to fill the car, like something old and decaying. Ethan glanced into his rearview mirror. The old man was slumped, his head bowed. "Sir, are you all right?" Ethan asked, trying to keep his voice steady. The old man slowly lifted his head. In the dim reflection, Ethan couldn't make out his eyes, only a hollow darkness. A gravelly, strained voice rasped from the back seat. "You shouldn't have stopped for me. Not there." Ethan's heart pounded. "What do you mean?" The old man's voice rose to a guttural yell. "There, where I died!" Ethan slammed on the brakes, the tires squealing as the car skidded to a halt. Sweat beaded on his forehead. He whirled around, dread gripping him. The back seat was empty, completely, utterly empty. Ethan's breath hitched. He convinced himself it was just his mind playing tricks, a figment of exhaustion and the eerie road. He quickly turned back to the steering wheel, desperate to get out of there. But as he faced forward, his eyes widened in terror. The old man was now sitting on the hood of his car. His face was a mangled mess of torn flesh and dark blood, and he stared through the windshield, a grotesque, knowing grin stretching his lips. With a bony, blood-stained finger, he wrote slowly on the condensation of the windshield. "Your turn now." "How was that? Did it give you the chills? Do you want me to try a different horror scenario? Or maybe an image related to this story?"